Hello students and welcome to your channel. So today we are going to start with geometric progression part 3. We have already studied part 1, that is how to calculate nth term of geometric progression, that is GP, and we have studied in part 2 video how to calculate sum of nth terms of GP. Now in this video we are going to discuss the properties of GP. Properties of GP are ratio between consecutive terms of GP is always same. The ratio is always same. If the series is in GP, that means their ratio will be same. Second property, if A, B, C are in GP, then we can write B by A is equals to C by A, thus B square is equals to AC. Now its converse also we can write that if B square is equals to AC, then A, B, C are in GP. This is very important property and this property is used in questions. Third property, if each term of GP multiplied or divided by same non-zero number, the resulting series is also in GP. Let's suppose we are provided with GP 2, 4, 8, 16 and so on. We know this series is in GP because the ratio is same. Now if I'll multiply this by same non-zero number, let's suppose I'll multiply this series by 3. So 3 into 2 will get 6, 3 into 4 12, 3 into 8 24, 3 into 16 48. Thus the series which is obtained by multiplying GP, this series is also in GP. But the very important property which is used in questions is this. If A, B, C are in GP, we can write B square is equals to AC, and if we have proved that B square is equals to AC, then A, B, C are in GP. One similar property we studied in arithmetic progression, that was if A, B, C are in AP. So we can write B minus A is equals to C minus B, thus 2B is equals to A plus C, thus B is equals to A plus C by 2. That means if A, B, C are in AP, then B is equals to A plus C by 2, and if B is equals to A plus C by 2, then A, B, C are in AP. This is very important property of GP and this one is a property of AP. Now these properties, this only property we are going to use in questions also. Fourth property is series obtained by taking reciprocal of the term of GP. Let's suppose, again I'll take same example, 2, 4, 8, 16. Now this is a GP. Now I'm getting a series by taking their reciprocals, 1 by 2, 1 by 4, 1 by 8. So when I am taking their reciprocal, this series will also be in GP. Fifth property, if each term of the GP is raised to same non-zero number, like the series is 2, 4, 6, 8 and so on. Now if I am raising each term of the series by the same number, let's suppose 2 की power 2, 4 की power 2, 6 की power 2 and 8 की power 2, then this series will be in GP. Sixth property says if corresponding terms of 2 GP multiplied or divided, then resulting series is also in GP. Let's suppose I have been provided with 2 GPs, 2, 4, 8 and so on. Second GP is 3, 6, 12 and so on. These are the 2 GPs. Now when I'll multiply corresponding terms of these 2 GPs, corresponding terms means first term will be multiplied to the first term of this next GP. So I'll get 2 into 3, 6, 4 into 6, 24, 12 into 8, 96. So if I'll do like this, if I am multiplying or if I'm dividing these two series, then again these two series on multiplying, the corresponding terms of 2GP will be in GP only. So now the question is, if A, B, C are in GP, prove that log A, log B, log C are in AP. Now see what is given to us. They have told A, B, C are in GP. That means B by A will be equal to C by A, because A, B, C are in GP. We'll write over here, since A, B, C are in GP. So B by A is equals to C by B. Thus we'll cross multiply it, we'll get B square equal AC. Now since the question what they are saying to prove, that is related to log, therefore we'll multiply this equation with log. So what we'll do, taking log on both sides, when we'll take log on both sides, we'll get log B squared equals log AC. Now we know we can write log B square, that is log A ki power 2, we can write it as 2 log B. This is the formula which we use in logs, and log AC we can write log A plus log C, because we know log m ki power n is n log m and log mn. If it is product, so it becomes addition, and if it is in division, then we subtract it. Since we have got 2 log B equals log A plus log C, and this is the condition of AP. We have studied in AP chapter. So hence if this condition comes, so we can write log A, therefore log A, log B and log C are in AP. Now the next question is, if A, B, C are in AP. Now they have given us A, B, C are in AP. अगर AP में हैं तो AP की कंडीशन क्या है, 2B equal A plus C. Now also in GP, A, B, C AP में भी हैं and A, B, C are in GP also. So A, B, C in GP. So what we can write, B square equal AC. अगर GP में होते हैं तो this is the condition. If A, B, C are in AP, so we first equation and we'll put it in second equation. This is second equation. B is A plus C by 2. Thus B square is AC. We can write A plus C by 2 whole square equal AC. So we can write over here A plus C whole square equal 4AC. Because it is what? 2 ka square will become 4 and will go over there. Will transfer over there. Now we'll solve it. A square plus C square plus 2AC minus 4AC equals 0. We have shifted 4AC to this side. Thus we have got A square plus C square minus 2AC equals 0. Thus A minus C whole square is 0. We can write A is equals to what? C. Now if A is equals to C, we know B square is what? AC. So if A is equals to C, in place of C, we'll write A into A will get A square, and thus B square will be what? A square. This implies that B is equals to A. Hence, we have proved A is equals to B is equals to C. Now the question is, if A, B, C are in AP and AXB are in GP, whereas B, Y and C are also in GP, we have to show X square, B square, Y square are in AP. Now see what three conditions are given to us. A, B, C in AP. If A, B, C in AP, this means 2B is equals to A plus C. A x be in GP. This implies x square equals AB. This is the condition of GP and this one is the condition of AP. Third, what they have given, B, Y, C are in GP. That means y square equal BC. Now we have to prove what? We have to show x square and this y square and b square are in AP. So what we'll do, we'll take out the value of a from this equation, that is from first, and from second we'll find out the value of c, and then we'll put these values in this third equation. So x square, b, so a is equals to x square by b from first equation, and c is equals to y square by b from second equation. Putting these values in equation number 3, thus we'll get what? 2b equals, in place of a we'll write x square by b, and in place of c we'll write y square by b. Taking LCM, so we'll get x square plus y square by b, thus 2b square equal x square plus y square. And this is again the condition of 2b in condition of AP only, because here it is 2b square, that means this is the middle term, and x square comma b square comma y square are in AP. Proved. So the question is, find geometric mean of 3 and 12. Now see, how can we calculate geometric mean? So there are certain concepts which I will discuss now. Let's suppose we are provided with two numbers a and b. So if we have to calculate geometric mean, in that we apply formula, that is square root of AB, or we can write AB ki power 1 by 2. Similarly, if three numbers are given us, so this geometric mean becomes a, b, c ki power 1 by 3. And if four numbers are given and they have told find geometric mean, so we can write a, b, c, d ki power 1 by 4. Now, same concept we have to apply in these questions. Now, what they have told, find geometric mean of 3 and 12. So, geometric mean, that is GM of 3 and 12 will be 3 into 12 ki power 1 by 2, that is square root of 36, and square root of 36 ko we can write 6 into 6, thus the answer will be 6. Similarly, second question was geometric mean of 3 and 243. Again it will be square root of 3 into 243. So the answer is square root of 729. तो 720 का 9 का square root होता है 27. So this is how we can calculate geometric mean if asked in question of 2 numbers, 3 numbers or 4 numbers. So in today's video we have seen how to recognize which property where to use and how to use, and also we have solved certain questions related to the properties only. Hope you guys are finding videos helpful. So please do like, share and subscribe the channel. Thank you.